because Democrats are not going to give him what he wants. Listen here.
There are not the votes in the Senate for an expensive, taxpayer-funded border wall. So, President Trump, you will not get your wall. Abandon your shutdown strategy. You're not getting the wall today, next week, or on January 3rd.
So at the moment, it looks like we are lurching toward a shutdown at midnight tonight, and the president kind of flipping a 180 here and trying to blame the Democrats for the shutdown should that happen. The president tweeting out earlier today, quote, "The Democrats now own the shutdown," to which Chuck Schumer was only too happy to remind the president about what he has said in the past. Listen here.
In our meeting in the Oval Office, President Trump said, quote, "If we don't get what we want, I, President Trump, will shut down the government
for border security, Chuck, because the people of this country don't want criminals and people that have lots of problems and drugs pouring into our country. So I will take the mantle. I will be the one to shut it down. I'm not going to blame you for it.
I'm not going to blame you for it, except this morning he is now blaming the Democrats for it. Now, Melissa, it's unclear whether the Republicans had the votes to even bring this measure to the floor, let alone pass it. It's likely that they're not going to do the nuclear option. Chad Pergram, our terrific producer up on Capitol Hill, says they are not in the parliamentary posture to do that, which means they're going to need 60 votes, which means that this thing is going to die in the Senate. And then it's a test of wills as to whether the president insists that he's got to have the money or he lets the government shut down, or if there's some quick maneuver in the House that passes what the Senate has already passed. And the president says, I did everything I could and you avoid a shutdown. We're just going to have to wait and see. Melissa?
John, did anyone think it was going to get through the House last night?
The